Morning guys, hope you're well, hope you're having a nice start to the weekend. It's Saturday morning and I'm in the craft room. I'm looking a little bit rough. I haven't washed my hair this morning and I haven't really done any makeup. I'm looking a bit rough and feeling a bit rough. If you've watched my last vlog you'll know why I'm feeling a little bit rough, because I lost a whole night's sleep basically. So yeah, having a bit of a sort of chilled out, can't be bothered to get dressed properly, wash my hair or do my makeup day today. But anyway, I'm in the craft room. Sophie's out all day, Alan's working all day, so it gives me a full day free. And my mission today is to, so I'm looking this way because I'm going to sort out all this paper. Now all this paper on here, oops, sorry, nearly dropped you. All this paper on here is my Stampin' Up! Cardstock. I've showed you this before in my craft room tour, but I carry most of the Stampin' Up! Colours. I don't actually carry all of them, but I carry most of them, or keep most of the ones that I love and like working with. But all this is going, because Shani and I have set up the shop, I'm actually quitting being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. A lot of you have seen this or know this already, but after 9 years of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'm actually quitting and we're switching things up and changing things around. I still love the Stampin' Up! Stuff, don't get me wrong, it's good quality stuff, but there's just too much more out there now that's equally as good, equally as fun to play with, and to be honest, a little bit more on trend. So yeah, I'm just changing things up, which means all this Stampin' Up! Cardstock is going to come out of my room. I've already emptied all these shelves out a lot. I think, is there 30, like not including like my blacks and whites and stuff. I think I have, what's that, 12, 24, 30, is that, I don't know, my brain is dead at the minute, 30 odd colours of cardstock, but they're not all Stampin' Up! Like I do have all the Stampin' Ups, but then I have just say an odd one for, you know, just odd yellows, and the same, I've got the Stampin' Up! Colours and then just an odd one for odd greens. So they're not all Stampin' Up!, but I have got all my Stampin' Up! Colours in there. Anyway, all that's going to come out. I have downsized it already because I had loads of new pads. I had about 20, 25 of the like brand new packs of Stampin' Up! Cardstock, which I sold most of them. These are the last 3 that were left. I had literally a massive pile, you know, of 20 or so of these packs that were in these shelves, and I pulled those out and I've sold that already. So it's already downsized as much as it can be, and it's going to all be pulled out today and replaced with this lot of cardstock. This is a new supplier that me and Shani are getting our cardstock from, which we are going to use for workshops. It's, to be honest, it's really nice, it's thicker, it's nicer quality. The only downside is not quite such a range of colours. At the moment, they do have some more stuff that I haven't ordered, but this is my basic lot of colours that I'm going to bring in and start using. We've also got more white, some really nice A4 white, so our supplier of white is also switching as well, so it's a complete switch up. So my mission today is to empty these shelves, all the cardstock that I've got. I think what my plan is, if I've got a whole sheet of 12 by 12, which, because some of these I have 12 by 12, some of them I've got A4, some of them I've got just odd scraps, and loads of it is odd scraps, to be honest. 12 by 12 is going to be pulled aside and moved down there, which is like where my 12 by 12 scrapbook papers go. If you've watched my tour video, you know that my scrapbook collections are in here, so they might move, we'll see. But this is 12 by 12 patterned papers. I'm thinking that I'm going to move 12 by 12 plain papers to here, move all the cards and envelopes up to maybe this row, I'm not sure, and then just have all my colours along the top. I'm not sure. It's going to be quite a switch around. But yeah, if I've got whole 12 by 12 sheets, they're going to stay. If I've got A4 sheets, they're going to stay for now until they get used up. But anything that is a scrap, so look, on here, for example, I've got these piles of scraps. If it can be cut, look, I've made a little thing here for my reference. These are the 2 sizes of cards that we use mainly, which is a 6 by 6, well, it's almost a 6 by 6, and then we use our normal A6 cards. So to work with those, let me show you this one first. The border, or the piece of paper that I always cut to go on top of this card, just move that out the way, is a 14.8 by 14.8 centimetres, which gives me what I like, which is a perfect 5mm border all the way around the card. I know you can't see it because I'm using cream and white here, and obviously it's only a scrap. But a 14.8 by 14.8, which is this size here of this bit of green, which I know is the right size, oh, can't do it with one hand, but to put perfectly on my card. So any of my scraps that can be cut to 14.8 by 14.8 stay, and they're going to be put in a pile, and I'm not sure where that pile is going to go yet, but they're going to stay. And the same, if they're smaller than that, then they have to work on this size of card, which is an A6, which I know needs to be cut to 14.3 by 10 centimetres, which gives me this piece here, which again gives me the same border around the edge. So I can't really line it up with one hand, but you get the idea. So they'll either be cut to 14.8 by 14.8 scraps, or they will be 14.3 by 10, which works for that card. And if they don't fit in either of those two categories, move this bit of paper out the way, so I'll have a pile of those, a pile of those. If they don't fit into those two categories, basically they're going to go. I don't know what yet. I think I might just box them up and give them to a local play school or, you know, preschool or something like that. They can use the scraps, I'm sure. So I'll just box it all up and see how much I'm left with for a start. But yeah, that is my plan for the date today. So I thought I'd do a sort of before and after for you. So this is what it looks like now. All coloured cardstock all the way. It sort of goes from top to bottom actually. So it's down 2 rows, then up there, down 2 rows, down 2 rows. And then you get onto greys and it's blacks, gold, silver, glitter, and then onto odd whites. So annoyingly, I only sorted all these whites out the other day, and my scrapbook papers and my cards, and there's another lot of cards there. Now this is actually a little bit awkward to get to because it's right behind the corner of my desk here. The one right behind there is stuff that I don't use that much. It's like tissue paper and acetate and things. So I'm hoping to be able to squidge this along a little bit. I don't know, juggle it around. But as I say, this is a before and after. So yeah, that's the before of the unit. And this lot's got to go in there. Plus I've got to find a home for all their new white A4. And that's it at the moment. So wish me luck. I shall keep you updated as I'm going along. And show you again in a minute, but I don't know how long this is going to take. Let's see. Oh my goodness guys, it's been a few hours since I spoke to you and all I've been doing is literally chopping paper the whole time. But let me turn you around. The shelves are empty. This, as I said, was gold, silver, glitter, so I've left like that as it is for now. But all these that had the colour in are completely empty. So on my desk, I've got my phone over there. I've actually been listening to Ed Sheeran's new album, which is really, really good. So I've been listening to that on my phone. My chopper, I've literally chopped that blade up and down, God knows how many times, but that was the original paper that's got to go in. This is the stack of like the card fronts, which is 148 by 148, which I've ended up with, and this is the one that for the A6 card size. So it doesn't look a lot now. Look, that's sort of my hand there. But if you think probably about every 4 centimetres is about 100 sheets of paper, that's quite a lot. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 pieces I've just chopped down, and then what, another 200 or 300 there. And then if you look behind me here, this is all the odd 12 by 12 that I had, which is actually a lot more than I thought, a good few hundred pieces there. And that's all the odd A4, which again is a hell of a lot more than I thought. I thought I'd have just a small bundle of odd A4, but this is just odd packs of A4 that were hiding in there. And on the floor, eek, you don't want to see. That's my bin, which is just absolute rubbish, and this lot is all to be boxed up and go to like a school or something. I was thinking actually in the hall where I do my workshops, they run a rainbows group. So, which I think rainbows is the age before brownies, isn't it? So I think that should be quite young children. So they might like all this cardstock to cut and play with, and maybe I can give them punches or something as well so they can punch shapes out. I don't know. It's got to be useful to some children somewhere, surely. It's a bit too good just to throw in the recycling box. But yeah, so that is it. Empty, chopped up. Now it's just a case of reorganising and getting it back in there. I want to wash all the shelves down because they're quite dusty. Like, it's really quite gross how much dust you get on everything. So I want to give those a bit of a wipe down, peel off all the stickers for all the names and labels, and then put everything back in, and then find a home for these piles of paper that's chopped down. I don't quite know where they're going to go yet, but they need a home. So yeah, that's part 2, but quite shocking how much paper I've got. I am actually feeling a bit bad, and I think I'm a bit of a paper hoarder, and you guys have to stop me buying any more paper or cardstock. Next time we go out to any shows, do not let me buy any packs of cardstock. Okay, that's it for now. Speak to you again in a bit. Hi again guys, right, it is now, I think it's about 4:30. Hold on, let me look at my phone. Oh, 4:15. 4:15, so all day I've been out here sorting this paper and it's finally done. Let me turn you around. I'm feeling really knackered. There was a lot of sorting and stuff doing. But yeah, we've now got all the new colours in the cubes. I've sorted this paper, organised it just a little bit different than how it was. This cube is a bit dodgy, but I'll move on for a minute. This is all the cards they moved across from that one. This is silver, gold, glitter cardstock, and then acetate, odd cards, double-sided sticky paper, so all stuff that I kind of grabbed for. That's blank cards that obviously I grabbed for. Now this cube is the one where I've stacked all my odd A4, my cut down pieces that I've just cut down, the square at the back and then rectangle at the front. And obviously to do that I've taken out the display dynamics trays, which I don't really love, because if you look at the whole thing, obviously that one's now odd. This is still display dynamics, scrapbook patterned papers. This is 12 by 12 papers, scraps of 12 by 12, and then all 12 by 12 the coloured papers went there. That one's actually empty, and the one behind there hasn't changed. That's the one that just has all odd stuff in, and obviously my boxes have still stayed the same along the bottom there. But yeah, this one I don't love, because I've taken the display dynamics out to put my stack of paper there. And obviously if you know me, you know that's going to bug me because it's odd compared to all the rest of them, so I really don't like it. But it's to make me use up that card, and I want to be able to just grab for that paper and use it. So blank card, paper is all within reaching, you know, reaching distance, and I'll just grab it and hopefully use it up, and as soon as it's gone the display dynamics will go back in there and obviously have something else in there. But that is it for now. So yeah, it's the best it can be. I love the top, like all my new paper looks absolutely brilliant. I'm so impressed with the quality of it. I can't wait to start using that paper. As I say, I'll miss stamping up because I've done that for a long time, but you know, out with the old and in with the new. We have to change, and things change and move on. So yeah, that is it for the day. But that's actually, yeah, a whole day's work, taking everything off of there, putting it all back on again, lots of chopping down and making scraps, and my mission is just to use up this pile of stuff. And that is it. So yeah, very, very good. Feels good that it's done. And that's it. Alan's actually just got in from work, so that was good timing. So I'm going to stop for the day now and chill out the rest of the evening. So yeah, hope you enjoyed watching this, my little sort of mini craft room tidy up. And I shall speak to you again speak to you again very soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care, guys. Bye.